Hi, I'm David and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at the unboxing and setting up of the Yale Conexis L1 smart lock. It's going to have Bluetooth, NFC and Wi-Fi enabled abilities to lock and unlock the door, but it doesn't come with the Z-Wave add-on, which needs to be installed separately using the SmartThings hub to control it using Wi-Fi. It will however support Bluetooth and NFC out of the box. So for this video we're going to look at the basic setup just using Bluetooth and NFC tags and key rings to lock and unlock the door. In another video we'll look at the Z-Wave installation and the SmartThings hub setup. Let's have a look what's in the box. I'm taking this out, you have to be a bit careful as there are extras underneath the packet. So we have one key card and one key fob which needs to be set up. Your instructions, the front of the lock, that goes on the outside. Then have the batteries for it and the inside of the lock as well. Anyway, the batteries go in there and the add-ons such as the Z-Wave will go in the compartment up there. We certainly do get a whole array of fixings for it, which are labelled so you know which pack you're using for the different thickness of door. Most of the things you need will be in pack A, such as the locking mechanism there. So we'll see how this goes together. Okay, before you do the installation of the lock, you need to make sure you've got another point of entry and exit to the house. So if something does go wrong with the lock during installation, you can get back outside or back inside just for a little while whilst you've set it up and you're just testing it to make sure the automatic lock works. And also, whilst you're putting it in, you could just potentially lock yourself in or out if you don't set it up properly. So I've got the garage door open so I can easily get in and out if needed, but I'm sure we're not going to have any problems. First thing to do is measure the size of the door. And that is 4.5. So we'll go through the instructions. So that'd be 41 to 46 millimeters long. So that's the long bar we're going to need. Door thickness, pack B is what we will need to use. So I'll put pack B and A to one side, and D and C I can put out the way. Next we need to start to remove the lock. Obviously it's already in the unlocked position. Okay. Next we need to remove the lock itself. So now we have the lock mechanism exposed to both sides, so we can now start the installation. For this we need pack A, and this lever goes towards the inside of the door and then through into the housing. I'm taking the screw from the old door to measure up length with the one from the new lock. Make sure that's secure. A little bit of fluff from the door we can just tease out. As we've got a thicker door, we need to remove the short bar and replace it with the long bar. We now work on the inside handle. One of these. Put it in the locators. Make sure you don't cross the threads. Screw that up nice and tight. Make sure they still slide up and down, as we're going to have to locate where they go in a minute. What we do is we take both of the inserts to the outside of the door lock and you slide 1 and 2 in there, so it's got enough spring tension to bring the handle back to its position when it's finished. Obviously our door's the other way, so the handle is reversible, so it depends on which way your door opens. We now take the unit. We've secured one of the locks to it because that one unfortunately isn't lining up with our door, so we're going to rely on the top one and this bottom one to lock it in place. So with the plastic sleeve on, we guide that through the old lower hole and line this up with the top hole. And then we can take the sleeve off. Take the plate from the inside panel, slide the cable carefully through the bottom. And then we can take our long screws. Again, you've got to be careful that we don't cross the threads, but we do have to find the inserts. Okay, I won't do that up fully tight yet because I want to make sure everything's lining up first. I'm going to be extra careful with this one. There you go. Just carefully line that bottom one up because I don't want to pinch the electric cable for the data transfer of the front lock. It feels tight. I haven't done it fully tight, but I have. It does feel like it's not going to go anywhere, which is good. I'll just get a spirit level and check to make sure it's straight. So I just pop that against the lock. We can see the bubbles in the centre that side, and again. Yep, that is nice and straight. So I'll now, again, making sure that cable's not being caught. Tighten these up fully now so that doesn't go anywhere. Next is to install the plastic housing around the lock mechanism, and you have to make sure you get it the right way around. There's a circular part and a square part. The circular one just fits inside there. Push that home. Next, you want to take our long bar, place it through the hole, make sure we can connect to the handle. So just wiggling that part there, and that's getting it all nice and lined up. Now that's lined up, that is good. We can now remove the plastic guide if it lets it out. There you go, just give it a little wiggle. That is very tight, you do need to be careful about that. That's just making sure everything's in line. Now we'll take our inside panel and line the red up with the red just on the inside there. You've got to be careful of this because you don't want to damage any of the pins. You also need to make sure that when you're lining these up, that needs to be perfectly straight, and you have an arrow here and 2 arrows on the inside, and that needs to line up as well. So that's got to all then be nice and level. Make sure the cable tucks away. Good. Make sure you don't cross the threads as you put the screws in. Do them up loosely first. And then get them up nice and tight. After doing these screws, you also have to do the one in the centre there. You might find that this piece of plastic is a little bit hard, so you just need to give it a little bit of a pull in because you've got the cable behind it, but make sure the cable isn't trapped in that hole or down these sides when you do it. Now you can place the batteries in. It goes on the right hand side, negative at the top, positive at the bottom. And on the left hand side, it's positive at the top and negative at the bottom. You've got the batteries in, put the cover on, it's all nice and tight, and you need to set the lock now, so it's push and hold for 15 seconds. And it's pull down, push up, and you can see that's locked. So now it's press, tap, press. Should unlock now. Unlocked. It's locked. Locked. Unlocked. Locked. Locked. Unlocked. Now let's try it from outside. Bear in mind I still have the garage door open just in case I get locked out. And there we have a fully installed working Yale lock. We'll next put in the Z-Wave connection in there for the extra Wi-Fi components, but we'll do that another day. We now need to download the Yale app so we can control it. We need to download the Yale Conexis app, which I've already done, so we can open, and we've got to register for a new account. And click submit. Please confirm your email. Great news, you have been registered. Okay. So, just enter the password. I've now verified our email address, so we can now log in. Yes, we want to connect to our lock. Okay, we need to add our lock, so let's tap here. And now we need to go to the lock and just press the button. So I'll just move the camera and take you to the lock so we can watch it. Okay, we just need to remove the top cover. We need to press R. Press the light. We've now got congratulations, the lock has been set up. Okay, what we'll do is we lock the door. We can now tap to unlock. Had it unlocked. That's it. Lock the door. Tap to unlock. Let's take the plastics off now. We're happy with the lock working. That's better. And so that is the app now set up, registering the lock. We can now go ahead and set the extra keys up as well. Now we've set that up, we come back to the home screen and we have to go add. Now this is talking about adding new soft keys. You come with 5 keys to your account for free. After that you have to start buying more keys. So we don't need to do a soft key, so we will cancel. To add new hard keys, we need to go to My Lock, My Settings, Cards and Keys. We have the key that it came with, wallet size key, and the hard tag, which we've used as the master key when we set the lock. So we can set this one, and we've also bought some extra tags as well. So we'll set these up all in one go. So I'll go and wake the door up now with that. I now need to put the tag next to it. Take our key. Yep, that's all good.